Hello and welcome to my channel and welcome to what was supposed to be day 24 of Vlogmas, but I ran out of time to upload it and I've been sick the last 2 days. I'm still sick actually, but I thought I really should get this up before the end of December at least. I mean, I've got a couple days, I could have waited a couple days, but I'll do it today and then get it done, and then my Christmas cow will be done, or my Christmas coo will be done, even though it looks a little pointy at the moment, but it looks a little odd actually at the moment. But yeah, so Christmas coo. But then if you use the word coo, some people in Scotland will be like, what? Because coo is only used by different people. I mean, I know some people that know what the hell it is, and I know some people that are like, I have no idea what you're saying. So it's a lot of regional words and stuff, so, but I'm not sure what region that is, because I know up north somebody knows what I'm talking about, and I know around here people know what I'm talking about, and this is East Coast, so, but if I was out west, sometimes people are like, what? So they don't know. But then again, out west, it's like a different language. Well, it's still Scots, but different language. Anyway, I'm not Scottish. I don't know a lot about it. I'd have to get hubby to talk about it, and even or his grandfather, and then nobody would understand what his grandfather was saying. Took me a while, but he still likes to throw in old Scottish words to throw me off, and I'm like, what? But then I can throw Canadian words in, and he'll be like, huh? What? Because there's a lot of Canadian slang out there. But, so, my Christmas cow, he looks like Rudolph at the moment with the nose, but then I fix the nose, and it's a cow nose, which kind of look like mammal noses, but slightly wider and longer, and yeah, it's slightly different. So I just use the same techniques I've been using before with sculptures. Just use the draw tool to make like little indents on the noses. Excuse me, see, sick. And then he needs eyes, of course, but they're not round completely, they're more oval-ish shaped. But yeah, it looks like a little calf, even though that wasn't my intention to make a calf, but it looks like a calf. Even with fur, it ends up looking like a calf. And these hoofs give me nothing but problems. I still don't like the way they look, but you don't really see them at the end of it, thankfully. They just look more like he's wearing clogs, actually, than anything. But cow hoofs I've never actually drawn cow hoofs. I've drawn cow faces and stuff, but, excuse me, cough, but not cow hoofs. And now I'm just trying to make it look less thick, because cows they're big, but they don't have, like, elephant legs on them. So they were a little bit too wide, so I was messing with the can't speak today. The legs to make them look less like elephant feet, because they were a little bit too thick. Like I said, those stupid, they don't look too bad. The front ones don't look too bad, but the back ones, nah, I don't like the way they look at all. And then just give it a bit of indent in the legs, so it's sort of, I don't know why I did this, because you don't see it in the end when he's all covered with fur or hair. I don't know, the Highland cows have hair or fur. I don't know, I'd have to look it up. I really don't know if they have hair or fur. I know they're shaggy. They're really fuzzy as calves. They're actually very cute as calves. And this is me trying to make fur, which looks more like, in the end, like he has snakes on his forehead. So, I don't know why I tried doing this. I thought I would try doing all this in sculptures, instead of, I wouldn't have to fire up ZBrush. But in the end, I do end up firing up ZBrush because I really don't like the way it looks like he's got snakes on his head, or really bad dreads, even though the cows do look like they have dreads in the first place, so I guess that's a good thing. But yeah, like I said, I didn't like the way it looked, so I fired up ZBrush and masked off the place to use fiber mesh, which I don't know how to use, really. I've never really used it before. I think that's what I'm going to do this year, is figure out how to use it better, because I really don't, and I forgot to put a hat on him, so I put a hat on him here. Did that in ZBrush. It took like 2 minutes to do. It wasn't very long. This is very sped up, but that's okay. But yeah, just mask off where I wanted to put the rest of the fur. I separated the top of his head from the rest of his body, because the top of their head down to their it's not a snout, muzzle, maybe, I don't know, looks slightly different than the rest of their fur, hair, or whatever it is. But like I said, I don't know how to use fiber mesh properly, but I will eventually, hopefully. And then I was just messing with gravity there, so his hair was standing up. I was like, that looks kind of cool. Very fuzzy here at the moment. So I decided to take some brushes through him, like the green brushes, and it just didn't work the best. But, hey, I'll learn eventually. And here he is finished. and very fuzzy cow. It looks more like a fuzzy calf than anything, but that's okay. There's my Christmas cow, our Christmas Highland coo. It is done. And now I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe a dragon? I'm not sure. I'm going to try to do some traditional art in the new year, but we will wait and see. So thank you for watching day 24 that I finally got up.